Welcome to the Visteon Ypsilanti plant. The Ypsilanti plant has approximately 1 million square feet of manufacturing floor space. It's the site where Visteon builds various energy transformation systems to include starters, synchronizers, 4-tower coils, 6-tower coils, coil-on plug units, and bumper shocks. And as with all of Visteon's plants and facilities, the Ypsilanti plant is dedicated to safety and security. To make your visit here a safe one, we want to familiarize you with some of our safety and security policies at the Ypsilanti plant. Here is a partial list of plant and company rules of conduct that each of our visitors must fully understand and adhere to. The following are prohibited: drinking or possession of intoxicants, narcotics, or being under the influence thereof on company property, possession of weapons, smoking in offices and certain areas of the plant, unauthorized distribution of written or printed materials of any type on company property. The use of cell phones is strictly prohibited on the plant floor. You should also know that cameras, video equipment, and radios are not allowed unless authorized by plant security. Please feel free to utilize the phone and computer to contact your escort. For security and identification purposes, both visitor passes and employee badges must be on your person at all times as a means of identification. Some Visteon employees and visitors may be required to have an escort at all times. In addition, safety glasses are mandatory in all areas. Be cautious and alert as you're walking through the building. There are 3 types of traffic aisles where color coding determines where you may or may not walk. Green is for pedestrians only. Yellow is for pedestrians and vehicles. Because this is a high-traffic area, everyone must use caution when walking or driving in these traffic aisles. Always be cautious around vehicles that are moving throughout the plant. Red is for non-pedestrians. Under no circumstances should you walk in aisles outlined in red. Reflective vests must be worn at all times by personnel working in red zones, and all vehicles driving through the plant area must have their lights turned on. Make sure that you always maintain at least a 2-foot clearance from personnel driving a vehicle. If you need to get closer, let the operator know and wait for the operator to lower the forks. Neutralize the controls and turn the key off before approaching. Automated guided vehicles, or AGVs, carry material throughout the building and are equipped with flashing lights. Be alert and keep a safe distance from these vehicles. Use the mirrors located at intersections and in blind areas where it is difficult to see oncoming traffic. Use the designated pedestrian doors, not the overhead service doors, when entering production areas of the plant. Hearing protection and other personal protective equipment are mandatory in designated plant areas. If you are around moving machinery, tuck in or secure loose and hanging clothing, such as neckties, hoods, long sleeves, open jackets, drawstrings, and belts. In addition, it may be necessary to remove jewelry, such as long necklaces, or to tie back long hair. All of these items can get caught in moving parts during the operation or maintenance of equipment. In the event of an emergency, you will hear warning tones, followed by an announcement over the emergency evacuation system. Your escort will be responsible on what steps to follow in case of an evacuation. For a plant evacuation warning, there will be a continuous high-low tone, followed by an announcement. At that time, you should immediately proceed to a designated perimeter assembly area. You may re-enter the plant when a steady tone is signaled over the evacuation system, or when instructed by management. For a tornado warning, there will be a continuous fast wail yelp tone, followed by an announcement. At that time, you should immediately proceed to a designated shelter area. Never use elevators in the event of an emergency. If you need assistance for any type of emergency, go to the nearest phone and dial 48333. Let the plant security personnel know who you are, what type of emergency it is, and where the emergency is located by providing the building, bay column number, and staying on the line until all information is obtained by the security department. In the event of a power failure, and if you are in an area that becomes completely dark, we ask that you stay where you are until the emergency lights come on within a couple of seconds. Any questions or concerns you have may be directed to your escort or to the safety department. Please refer to the Pedestrian and Vehicle Safety Marking Program handout for further details. Visteon appreciates your respect for the policies and procedures at the Ypsilanti plant and reminds you that your safety also depends upon your awareness and good judgment. Thank you for your consideration. Have a safe and enjoyable visit at Visteon's Ypsilanti plant.